Y'all, it's Lil Jazz, and I am back with a huge video, man. This topic is unbelievable. How I've been able to do over 200K gross earnings plus on TikTok Live just with that one thing. So, if y'all are curious, I'm gonna give you guys a 5-section breakdown of literally how this stuff works, how you can get started, and why I've kept going with the same topic for over 5+ years. How it's springboarded different businesses, different things that I do, and we'll get into on this channel. But y'all make sure to hit that subscribe, make sure to leave a like, and let's get started. Well, let's start with the biggest thing first. What does it look like when you're earning these amounts? I'm gonna show you guys a couple of screenshots right around here of just how this stuff even looks, how you have a dashboard on TikTok Live, how you can keep up with your metrics. I have a screenshot right here, for example, starting in 2021, and just always just looking for progress and stuff. So it started out slow, of course. You start out, you're trying to build up, but I'm gonna show you guys even some tips. Show you guys a couple of examples of how it looks when you start to do well on TikTok, when you start to build a community, when you have people that expect to be seeing you on there and stuff, and they're supporting you, throwing you gifts and stuff. So this is some of the screenshots, some of the progress that you want to be looking for, and that you can even expect if you put in the work and you make this a serious thing for you. So why are people going live on TikTok? Why is this a huge topic? Why is this something that people spend hours doing? Men and women alike, just everyone's just included doing this. You know what I'm saying? The reason why is the rewards aren't capped. There's some days that are so exciting because you can expect to make an unbelievable amount, that you wouldn't expect doing a regular 9 to 5 or something. And the people you can meet on there, which is what you probably clicked on this video for exactly, is abundant. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I'll tell you, each year I would come across different donators, different gifters that were incredible and that I built friendships with, built bonds with, and would, felt accountable to them, and they felt accountable to me and stuff, and it was awesome. That's how you build a community, and you want to nurture that. So yeah, 5 years, and wouldn't change any of it. It's awesome. How to break through. We started with screenshots of how we do this. Also showed you guys how long I've been doing this. How to break through though. This means if you're starting with an account, let's say you're sitting at 1,000 followers, and maybe you've tried doing a live once or twice, and you want to see why people are getting this huge amount of support and ending up on the leaderboards and getting thousands upon thousands a day. It starts with gradual steps, but steps that you can track progress, okay? There's going to be TikTok dashboard. There's going to be analytics. I would be looking at that. I would be checking what you can do to keep getting viewers, first of all, which is lighting. Improve your lighting, improve your discoverability. Okay? Second of all, make sure you're up front and center in front of the camera. Read comments. Things like that. Because nowadays, especially with TikTok's update, they show you as a card on the For You page. So they're showing you as a card. So when you swipe, you're going to be a card right there, which means you're like it's like instead of a video popping up, it's just a live stream. Perhaps adding visuals, adding a poll to it, inviting people in as a guest, doing battles. All these different features is telling TikTok like, hey, they're using different features, and they want to show that. They want to show what the app can even do. So if you're doing that for TikTok, it makes it more likely that you're going to be featured on things. I mean, let alone if you invite someone in, their followers can see you on there. Their supporters can see you. And it's all about, at the end of the day, you're trying to be earning. You're trying to have fun on there. Have fun while you're earning and being successful. That's what it's all about. Okay, so you got your groove. You're going live. You're seeing some new people join each time. You're giving yourself multiple chances a day to do a live stream and talk for at least 30 minutes. Once you got a bit of a group, start group chats. You can enter into Discord. You can do Instagram group chats. There's different things to build that community further. okay, and grab a routine around it. Hey Phil, I'm gonna be going live from 5 to 7. Nancy, I'm gonna be on from 5 to 7. Y'all can join. If you're busy, it's okay, but just build that community, and that also springboards from there. That's something I've done. You know, that was huge. A lot of my biggest supporters and people that were showing me a ton of love, okay, they came to expect that I'd be on from 9 p.m. till about 1 a.m. 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. Oh, every day, unless, you know, something came up or I wanted to just go out and just enjoy myself. But yeah, it's all the time. And they came to expect that, and they came to know that I would be on when the rankings would restart, and they would help me push the leaderboards. So that's another thing that I just came up with. But give a goal for your team. Hey guys, 100 of the Heart Me gifts. Join the team. You drop a Heart Me, that's less than a penny, and boom, they have a badge next to their name. Let's get 100 Heart Me's. Another thing you can do is be like, hey guys, we're closer to hitting this goal of, you know, how many roses I've ever gotten, and encourage that throughout the live. But, you know, drop it. You don't want to just be sitting there nonstop saying that, but just once in a while, add an atmosphere of like a goal setting, you know, that's huge as well. All right, my biggest thing for earnings with TikTok and how I've been able to reach, you know, amazing amounts that I never expected is giving yourself that opportunity to be on there. Try different times during the day and just present yourself as best as you can. I'm gonna be honest, I've at times working out, just looking the part, try to get someone to stumble across you. There's always going to be those outliers, people that do amazing on there and they're ranked every day, and they might have a certain look, and you know, but a combination of just try your best, look your best, personality, and definitely pushing yourself, and expect some slow days. But guess what? If you can sit there and be appreciative of things when it's slow, things are going to go crazy when everything does align. It's going to be unbelievable. So that's my biggest tip for earnings, is keep giving yourself those chances. Keep giving yourself, you know, moments to just meet new people on there, and you never know who might end up being the biggest supporter for you. So that's pretty much what I've done, y'all. I've made it a routine to give myself dedicated time, give up certain weekends, certain times to go out, party, do all that. Focus on my live streaming career, all that stuff. And before you know it, you can be on those rankings, be on those leaderboards, and have a team. And I would say nowadays it's easier than when I had started back in 2019. Really is, because the features are there, it's more mainstream, and I'm gonna give you guys literally the blueprint for this stuff. So appreciate y'all, and stay tuned. I got more videos dropping about this whole topic, about just having a great lifestyle, just doing TikTok live streams, and we'll get into some other topics with videos, affiliate marketing, so many other things that branched out from just my live streaming. So let's go. Much love. Y'all, appreciate you. Y'all, it's good. It's Lil Jazz. Y'all, it's Lil Jazz. Y'all, what's up?